And my question, hence, for you is as follows. Could you please give me 3 virtues that
Could you mention 3 virtues President Donald Trump
has?
So, thank you for the question. Let me start with this. Based on a life experience, I know that the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us. And part of what pains me is the approach that, frankly, Donald Trump and some others have taken, which is to suggest that it's us versus them, whoever that may be, and having Americans point fingers at each other. These extremists, so-called leaders, using language that's about belittling people and calling them names and meant to make them afraid and live in fear. I don't think that's healthy for our nation, and I don't admire that. And in fact, I'm quite critical of it, coming from someone who wants to be president of the United States. I think Donald Trump loves his family, and I think that's very important. I think family is one of the most important things that we can prioritize. But I don't really know him, to be honest with you. I only met him one time on the debate stage. I'd never met him before. So I don't really have much more to offer you. You know, as many of you know, before I was elected as vice president, before I was elected as United States Senator, I was the elected Attorney General, as I've mentioned, of California. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women, fraudsters who ripped off consumers, cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. I know Donald Trump's type. But I don't really know him, to be honest with you. I only met him one time.
I know Donald Trump's type. But I don't really know him, to be honest with you. I only met him one time.
On the debate stage. I'd never met him before. So I don't really have much more to offer you. But with the remaining time I have,
Yes, ma'am.
One of the things that occurred to me in terms of the previous question, I invite anyone who's interested in my policy perspective to go on to KamalaHarris.com. It's my website.
How about new?